guys, it's Andrea and I am back with another video. So obviously I'm making this video as I drive, and like I don't even plan to make this video super long, and I hate that I'm having to make this video while driving, but this is just like this explains like how my life is going right now. So I kind of wanted to like drop in here. I don't know if you guys are following me on Instagram, but if you're not, definitely go do that so you can stay like up to date. But I am now off orientation, right? Been on my own for the last week. And I don't know, I guess I wanted to just like update you guys and fill you guys in again on how I'm feeling. I know my last video was a vlog, and then my video before that was kind of like another update and things like that. Honestly, I'm just doing all this because I just want to keep you guys in the loop of just like this whole process, and just like being able to like go back and look at these videos like months from now or like a year from now, and like be able to like appreciate the process and enjoy what I had to go through, or just appreciate what I had to go through, right? So honestly guys, no matter how good I make it look or how easy I'm making it look, because I received, like I said, I've received these comments before, this is not easy. I'm in that phase now. Like this is my 6th, going on my 7th month of being a nurse and working, and I'm in that phase now where I don't know, like it's just a lot going on, and I don't know, or it's just a lot that I'm feeling, and I don't know if it's just being a nurse has triggered all these things to happen to me, like having anxiety that I've like never had before. Well, like I didn't have it to this like extreme. Like of course, like everyone has anxiety. Like with nursing school, nursing school introduces you to like a whole different type of anxiety. But when you become a nurse and like going into each shift, like if you're a nurse and you've been a new nurse, you know the exact feeling that I'm talking about. Like going into each shift with that amount of anxiety is super like uncomfortable. And to me, like I think what's important is, granted, everybody's gonna go through anxiety, but how you cope with it is what is gonna be like the determining factor. And I will be honest with you guys, like I do not have the best coping strategies at all whatsoever. Hence why I said like in a couple videos ago, like I've lost an extreme amount of weight, and just going through things like mentally that I think me being a nurse has like triggered all of these things to actually happen. Because prior to being a nurse, like I'd never experienced all of this. And so it's like I think I hit that trigger point to where I'm in that point in my career and in my life where it's just I'm learning to cope with things, or learning how to cope with things with like anxiety, and just trying to balance life. Because honestly guys, like night shifts, do not recommend. Well, it's not for me, and I already said this in a video, so please don't come for me like in the comments or whatever, like talking about the money is better, or like you prefer nights or whatever, what have you. I get it, like it's for some people, but it's not for me. And why I'm saying that is because at first it was fine and dandy, like I had no issues with sleeping. The adjustment was rather easy. Like I told y'all before, like I have no problem with like staying up late and stuff, like when I'm not at work. So switching my whole circadian rhythm has affected a lot, like a whole lot within like myself. And it's to the point now to where I come home from work and I am wired, like I'm wide awake. I know a lot of people, like I've talked to some of my coworkers, like my preceptor and stuff, and like even my manager, and like I don't know why I have this issue. I feel like most people, I've yet to come across a nurse that tells me they've had the same issue, that they are wired to the T, like when they wake up in the morning, or when they get off shift in the morning. So like I'm having these moments where I'm getting off work, I'm coming home, I'm showering, I'm laying in the bed, and I am wide awake as if I haven't been up for the past 12 plus hours at work. And so I will honestly be up to like 11, 12 o'clock, sometimes 1 o'clock, after taking a Benadryl, after taking a sleep aid, and still just like wide awake. And then that makes my anxiety so much worse, like especially if I have to work that night. Like why am I not falling asleep? I need sleep. I'm gonna be up all night. It's a lot. It is a lot. It's a lot. And I'm making this video because I don't want anyone to like have the idea that this is an easy transition, because it's not. It's not at all. You know, this whole thing is hard, especially like if you're a person, and I don't try to get emotional with this. I don't try to get emotional on YouTube, but I just want y'all to know that it's not nursing to me, or like this phase to me, like getting out of nursing school, graduating, that was an amazing feeling. But like this whole process of like transitioning, this whole first year, and I think a lot of it has to do with finding, like setting the pace, finding yourself as a nurse, figuring things out, and even figuring out if like this is for you, or like this is where you're supposed to be. Not even nursing in general, because I know, let me say that I know nursing is what I want to do, but just trying to figure out, is this, like, I know there's so many opportunities in nursing, and I know it's like, oh, it's always going to be there. Nursing is always going to be there, but just like dealing with the now and the present, and just questioning, like, is this, like, I know I chose this area, but is this where I'm even supposed to be? Like, did I jump the broom and, like, you know, made this decision, what have you. Guys, there's just a lot of thoughts that are going through my head, and I go into work, and even before I was off orientation, I go into work like really anxious and really just like on edge. And granted, a lot of it has to do with me being a new nurse, but then a lot of it also has to do with, I think, nursing in general just triggering all these things that I didn't even know were within me, or like was a problem, or like maybe I knew how to cope with it back then, but now it's just so extreme that I don't know how to cope with it now. I don't know. As of now, so I did get a few questions about this as well, like on Instagram, as far as like new grads, and like, as you guys know, hospitals are getting into this thing now to where they are making new grads sign contracts. And for me, like, my contract, I told you guys before, I think, is like I have to stay on my unit for a year, but then like stay within the hospital system for 2 years. And this is something that like I advise, not even saying that my mind is already on like leaving, but I highly advise every single person, please listen to me, every single person who's about to graduate, to really think, like, if you are about to, because I know coming out of nursing school, you like your first job opportunity, your first job to come to you, like, you get excited when you get that job opportunity, but really truly think about it. Like, when these hospitals are bringing these contracts to you, like, one, are you a person that does not like to stay stagnant, or are you a person that maybe you have a life-changing event that you foresee in the future? Like, maybe you may move states, or you may have, like, I don't know, you may have to leave to where like you cannot fulfill that full term of that contract. Please keep that in mind, because there are hospitals out here, obviously I'm not going to say any names, but there are hospitals out here that if you do not fulfill that contract, you have to pay that hospital money back. So just keep that in mind. And that's something, honestly, I wish I would have took more into consideration. Granted, every single new grad program that I know of in this Houston area, all of them had contracts. I even know some hospitals to where that the new grads have to stay on the floor for 2 years, not just within the hospital, but on that floor for 2 years. Just really think it through. Like I said, I know it's exciting, but like, this is your career, and a contract is something to like not play about, especially with like a hospital, with these hospitals that I'm sure have great legal counsel. Like, they're a hospital, so just be super mindful of that. And that's something I could definitely take away from my experience and tell you guys. But like I said, I see other new grads here on YouTube as well who are posting like pretty much the same thing, that they're kind of going through this difficult phase. And maybe it's a little bit more difficult for me because, like I said, I just don't know how to cope with certain things. And I think I have a tendency to like overthink a lot of things and to be super hard on myself, especially because, like, I don't know, not that me like kind of semi having a platform is like, I don't know, I feel like it affects it in some way, because like I said, I feel like you guys sometimes think that and not even that I think, I know, because some of you guys have told me that I make it look easy. But that's not my goal at all. My goal is to let you guys know the real. So maybe if I'm making a mistake along the way, you guys can learn from my mistakes and I can let you like know ahead of time. But by no means, and again, this is my own personal experience. So if you're a new grad, if you're a nurse with, I don't know, less than 5 years experience, and maybe you don't agree with what I'm saying, please understand that this is my own personal experience and how I'm feeling right now. But this is really hard. Like they don't prepare you for this. They don't prepare you for this at all. And it's just really interesting to me. Like I think the hospital setting within itself, really political, and I really could go on and on about it. But again, like I told you guys before, I have to tread lightly with some of the things that I say. But I don't know, y'all. Today is Saturday, and I don't know if I've said this already, but the reason why I truly don't like nights is, well, you know what, I did touch on this. Like my sleep cycle is just jank, like all the way. On my off days or off nights, they honestly don't even feel like off nights, because for me it takes some time to recover. So let's say I worked last night, which I didn't, but let's say I worked last night and then I came home this morning, but I'm off tonight. Like my whole day is spent sleeping. Like when everybody else is up and wired and everything else, like my off day is spent sleeping. Like it takes time to recover. And let's say I work tomorrow night, which I do, it's like my day off really wasn't even my day off, because I spent it recovering from the night before. So that's why I say, like, it takes a different kind of beast, a different kind of person to truly enjoy nights, and to do this for long term. It's not for your girl, and that's just the honest truth about it. But I can say, and I'm gonna leave this video at this, I am, over the next 6 months, I'm really gonna focus on getting like these skills down within like this first year of experience, because like I have 6 months left technically in my first year contracting, things of that nature. So what I'm saying is, like, within these next 6 months, I'm really going to focus on getting my skills down, becoming more comfortable, learning how to cope, and just realizing that like this is all a phase and it's all going to get better. Whether this situation that I'm in is temporary or what have you, like I know that God has like great abundant blessings in store for me, as far as career wise, as far as like my brand wise, my platform wise. And that's another thing that I truly do not like. I honestly feel like my job, what I love doing, is taking away from what else I love to do, and that's like be like an influencer, like on the side. Like I want to be able to do both, and I just feel like my career is taking away from that. And so it's like I set goals and I align goals for 2020, but it's like I'm already realizing that I need to realign and I need to readjust and I need to add more goals, because I'm gonna leave it at that. Y'all pray for me, because I have had many breakdowns. I have had multiple breakdowns. I have cried at work, like the whole nine. Please understand that this is a struggle. I'm going through a struggle. And if you know a new grad, keep them in mind, keep them in your thoughts and your prayers if you pray, because this whole thing is different, you know? But that's pretty much it for this video. Hopefully you guys kind of got an idea of where I'm coming from. And let me tell y'all, I appreciate y'all's comments 110%. But just be mindful again that everybody's experience is their own experience. And the whole comments of like you're a new grad, like this is part of the process. I get that. I've heard it 1,000,001 times. I appreciate the comments. I appreciate the reassurance, but sometimes it can become like, I don't know, just hearing that kind of makes it worse, because it's like, dang, okay, not even a new grad anymore, because I'm off orientation. I'm a new nurse, and you're telling me that this is something nurses experience, you know, for a while, and then I have multiple people telling me that over and over, it's kind of not reassuring, because it's like, okay, well, I'm gonna feel like this for forever, and this is not a great feeling. So boom, what's next, you know? But I appreciate all of your comments, all of your concerns. Hopefully, like I said, you guys got an idea of where I'm coming from, how I'm feeling, and just really stay tuned, because your girl, I feel like I got some stuff up my sleeve, but I just need to pray on it, strategically think on it, and just see how this year plays out, and just know that God, you know, essentially has amazing, abundant blessings in store for me at the end of the day. I will catch you guys in the next video. Yeah, like I said, keep me in your thoughts, and follow me on my Instagram if you are not already. I'm kind of lacking in all social media aspects because my job is taking over my entire life, but for the most part, I do try to post on Instagram as much as possible, so go follow me on there. And I am going to pay attention to this road now, so I will see you guys in the next video.